Hey, Pastor Mark here. Hope you're doing well. A couple days ago, I was in the kitchen trying to get breakfast ready for my boys, and one of them walked in when I wasn't done yet, and he put his hands on his hip and he said, "Where's my breakfast?" And I said, "Where are your manners?" I realized that my son was struggling with a sense of entitlement. And I began to realize that this is something more than something that kids deal with. This is something that adults, the parents and grandparents, human beings in general struggle with. This sense of entitlement that we deserve something, or that we're due something, or that we've earned it, that it's ours, we're entitled to it. The reality of our situation is that when we think that we deserve, earn, or entitled to something, we are sabotaging our story. When we begin to look especially at the blessings of God as something that we are entitled to, we have sabotaged our story entirely, because grace is something that God has given us, but grace by definition is unmerited favor. You didn't earn it, you didn't work for it. Even if you tried to, nothing that you did was ultimately good enough to earn God's grace. It's a gift. You see, you have a spouse, but you're not entitled to one. You were blessed with one. And you're not entitled to a job. You're provided with one. And you're not entitled to forgiveness and grace and healing, but you're given it through God's unmerited favor. You didn't earn it. You can't work for it. It's simply yours because He loves you. And so I wanted to challenge and encourage you this week to think about the times and the situations in your life where you feel like you are entitled or that you deserve something. Like maybe you're sitting in traffic and you feel like you ought to be able to go. Maybe it's something that's happening in the workplace. You deserve that raise. You deserve to be able to be the head on that project. Maybe it's something with your kids. You see this behavior in your kids or your spouse. Let's lovingly begin to correct this, because when it comes down to it, everything we have is ultimately a gift from God. In fact, the Bible says that every good and perfect gift comes from Him. And so as we go this week, let's be mindful of the fact that God has given us everything. Let's be thankful for what He's given us. Let's remember how He's worked on our behalf and be thankful. God's grace is grounds for our gratitude, not our entitlement. I hope that's helpful. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye.